Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Through the Lens of Civil Engineers, and myself Rashi Malik is going to be the host of today's session, and today we have Surbi Joshi with us. She is a PIM architect with a total experience of 4 years. She was graduated from Purnima University in 2019. Currently she is working at Efficiently, which is a UK based company providing complete remote work. Prior to that, she was working with Pinake Infotech Solution, where she got a campus placement. She worked there for 3 years. Her core competence is working with Revit, although she has hands-on experience on AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumen, Nacework, Enscape. She has diverse experience of working with US, UK, and Middle East projects. Her work experience also includes innovation in many areas like residential, commercial, stadium, industrial, and airports. And there are some renowned projects she has done in US like Flemington Station, Crimson Common. They are mixed unit multi-family apartments. She has also been a part of renowned project of Lusail Stadium quarter where the last FIFA World Cup 2022 was held, and also been a part of Dubai Airport project. Other than work, she is an animal activist. She rescues street dogs and creates shelters for them. She has also been a crucial member of NGO helping the cows suffering from lumpy disease. Ma'am, we are really privileged to have you on board. Apart from that, would you like to add up something to it?
Yeah, actually, I want to add regarding my architectural field only. So I was very much into the art and drawing from my childhood, and I wanted to become a doctor. But when I was in 11th standard, that time my family pressurized me to take science, maths, and become an engineer. And I don't want to be an engineer. But then, because of my family, I took science, maths, and after 12th, my family wanted to do like me to do engineering from a good reputed college. Right, but also as I don't want to be an engineer, so I filled a form. Like I didn't tell to my family, so I filled a form for JE architecture in the for the JE exam. You have two forms, one for the engineering and the other one for the architecture. So I filled a form for the JE architecture and got good marks in that, as I was always into the art, and took admission in the Purnima University, which is in Jaipur only, to pursue the architecture. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Like you fight with your family to become an engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let us start with the questions to understand your career in a more better way. Like, so I wanted to ask you about your background and how you started your journey.
Okay. So I landed up in this field because I don't want to be an engineer, and I choose architecture while I pursuing my studies. I starting liking the work and the projects because in when you are like doing the architecture, no, it is a 5 years course. So in that time, they'll give you multiple projects to teach you how to do design and things like there are other subjects also, but design was the our main subject. So in the design, we will design some hospitals, some hostels for bachelors with the different mindset with for the girls, for the boys, for different people. You know, you'll have different situations. So I was doing, and then I decided to be an architect. At college, I have worked on different projects. The one I love most is I designed a studio for one of my teacher who was very senior to me. And after completing that, checking and product, I fall in love with my work. So I decide that I'll do this thing only.
Okay, that's great about it to listen it from you, like you designed. Okay, so how did you land up in this field, or what made you decide to become this? This was your personal choice, or like any other factors influenced you, like your family or your friends?
To be very frank, in the starting, I was not very much into it. I didn't like, I never thought that I'll be an architect, because I just like from my childhood, I was into the drawing and art and all things. In my school, I got many awards for the art and drawing and all things. So I ended up in this field because my like I had two options. Either you'll become an engineer or you'll go into the art or you'll do some PhD and all. So I thought ki I'll go into the art field. That will be better for me because I'm into it. So I'll ended up there only, and I choose architecture while pursuing my studies. Like I just took admission in the Purnima University. I never think that I'll become an architect and all. So I was doing my work, and while doing some projects for myself only and for my submission only. And when I have done a project for my senior, I did some ceiling work for their studio. Like I did some art. I do mandala art. So in that time, I felt that I'll do this only. I'll make houses, and someone like a house is really special for someone. Like they'll invest their entire savings and all for the house. So if you'll create something as per their wishes, so you'll see a satisfaction and smile on their face that will give you proper satisfaction, and you'll make that will make you happy. That's why I landed up here.
Okay, that's great. Even I love to do mandala art or drawing. Like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, even I am into good drawing, like sketching and everything. So even
Yeah.
I like to do that in my free time.
Nice. Nice. Good to know that.
Yeah. Okay. So my next question to you is, what made you interested to become an engineer?
Um, Become an engineer. Actually, I want to clarify, correct you here. I am an architect. Engineers and architects both are different. Engineer will make an house, like they can make an house, but they cannot think as an architect. In today's era, engineer will make your house in 15,000 or 20,000. They'll give you civil drawing also. They'll provide everything in 15,000. But as an architect, we cannot do like we spent our whole nights to learn how to make emotionally connect someone to their house and everything. So they both are different. People consider engineer and architect both are same, but they are not. So sorry for that. What was your question? Can you repeat once again?
Okay, that's all right. So my question was to you was like, what made you interested to become like a architecture? Like if it's engineering and architecture are different, so like what made you become like interested to do architecture?
Mm, for that, I want to say, as I was learning, I was never meant to be in this field. So I was learning things, I was not very much interested in this one. So I was learning things, and when I got to work for my seniors, for I got to know about I did some artwork in some cafes, some studios, and did some projects also in my studies time, in my what we call training session. And that time when I worked and went to some sites, some historical places, studied those buildings and all. That time I like I felt ki this is the one I want to pursue with. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Like when you get to know like your thing is like designing or something, that's why you go for architecture thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Then, like, what are the biggest challenges you faced in your initial years?
In my initial years, I started my professional career with Pinnacle Infotech Solution, and I learned a lot things there. But I was underpaid. Moreover, the preference was always given to the manager favorite ones. And being a girl, you always have to struggle a lot to prove your point. The one incident I remember around this, people were sent on site from our office, like they were sent on US, Middle East, UK, Dubai, Qatar, like that. And they always prefer boys, my office one. They always prefer boys for it because they think girl will not able to handle the site thing and pressure, and they cannot be managed and they cannot leave alone. They'll get married soon, so will not allow girls, will not prefer girls. And moreover that, getting paid according to the correct market standard was also a big challenge for me.
Okay, basically being a woman, like getting same things is very difficult. Like even if we work hard, I totally agree to it. And like proving our point is the main issue or the thing.
Yeah, like they will not value your work, they will not value your things, your concepts and all. Moreover, they'll prefer a boy if his perspective and everything for him. They'll prefer that only.
Yeah, they mostly prefer boys only. No, they usually think we can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Even if we are doing better than nowadays, girls and boys are equal. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So my next question to you is, what are your biggest accomplishments?
Uh, uh, accomplishment. When I was in biggest one is idea. Yeah. So my biggest one is when I was in Pinnacle. That time, like there are so many, but I'll explain that one only. When I was in Pinnacle that time in the COVID time. We were having a client. We were working for him from past 1.5 years. We were three girls for working, like working for him. So at that time, my manager was not so good with me, so, as I was the junior one. So uh, in that time, he gave me some work in the current time. We were doing work from home in that time, like from the starting of the day till end, like 1 or 2 in the night, we were doing our work only. He didn't even uh, what we call, he didn't say anything good, like something he can say something good for us, you're doing work so hard or something like that. But that time he didn't say anything. I did work like best from my side. My senior one, she checked my work and she delivered all the work. But my manager have some doubts, okay, that she will not do, she'll do some mistakes or like that. But at that moment, we were having 3 or 4 projects. So I was handling the one project. My The client said good words for me. He shared my work details and everything to my manager that the work should be done is very good. And he said very so many good things about me. So my manager was in shock. Okay, so we did this thing. Like we are having 2 to 3 people which are senior most to me, but he said good things about me. So that was something very good for me.
Okay, basically that really motivated you up to do your best and give you more best. Even your manager
Yeah,
even didn't like that out.
yeah, exactly. My manager always, like always thinking ki she'll not do good. She'll have like, I was a junior one, so he always like ki there might be some mistake in her work, so like that. But my client says good things about me, so yeah,
Okay, that's great. If client like the work, then what about the manager? If the client is
exactly.
liking the work, like, then what's the manager role? Even it hardly
Yeah.
matters then.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of personality traits do you believe architecture should have?
Um, uh, Personality traits will be like the one who is pursuing architect or the one who is an architect. He should be creative. He should be resourceful. Resourcefulness, like he have the contacts and all. He should have technical focus because in the earlier time we were doing in architecture we were making sheets, like we were doing handwritten things, like we are making sheets from hand, we are taking dimension from scales and everything. But in today's time we don't do that, we just use a system and different softwares. So we should have the technical focus, and he should be collaborative. He should have the construction survey knowledge, because if you are going on a site, he or should she both have should have the construction survey knowledge, because mostly what architects or the senior one architects or the companies do know, they'll send boys on the site, they will not prefer girls to do that. So the if there is a girl, she should have the construction survey knowledge. And the last one is he should know the leadership. He should have the leadership. Yeah.
The
So he
leadership
can.
quality more basically, like you should lead the team. Like you want
Yeah. Yeah. So he can manipulate the client. Not manipulate is not the right word. He
convince.
can, yeah, convince the client. Client at in the most, like the mostly client wants ki, we want this design, we want this quality, like they want the best quality, but in the cheap amount. So it is not the right way to do things. No. So he should know the leadership. He should have the leadership quality, so he can convey, or he can control the client.
Okay, basically to understand the client in a more better way, like what exactly he wants and what details you want in the project or everything you wanna say like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And like, how do you maintain a safe work environment with the team?
With the good team, as I was a team leader, and right now I'm having a team. So letting other people speak and consider their opinions, and give an equal chance and opportunity to everyone, and introduce the gender equality, gender diversity to the offices. Yeah.
Okay,
That's how we can create a safe work environment in our offices and MNCs.
yeah, like giving equal responsibilities to both the genders, considering them equal and paying them equal. Like
Yeah,
in some places there is not equality even somehow, like the, like we can say the generation gap is there or something, like they don't understand anything. Then we have to explain them ki, like the generation has changed and everything is becoming a modern. So they should change their thinking also.
yeah. And I believe letting other people speak and consider their opinion. Maybe they are junior to you, and you're the senior one. You're the senior one most in the office. But the one who is trainee in the office, he can also give you good suggestion according to the technology. So we should respect that also, no?
Yeah, we should respect everyone's decisions. Like maybe he has a more interesting idea or something, like more exciting idea, which will be really
Yeah.
great working upon.
Exactly, which can save our time or money also. So we should respect that.
Yeah. So like, can you share about your journey in short now? Like,
Okay. So I'll when I was in my school, I was very much into the art and everything, and drawing. I was in Scout Guide. If you are from Rajasthan, so I guess you know about Scout Guide. So I was in Scout Guide. From that time, I was doing my sketching and drawing and everything. So in that time, I wanted to become an doctor. Sorry, because in the doctor, you see they have like so diagrams and all. So I wanted to become a doctor. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. But when I was in 11th standard, my family pressurized me. Okay, you will become a doctor. You will be a doctor. You will be an engineer. Because we have so many doctors in my family. So they said, ki no, it will took so many years to become a doctor. So you will be an engineer. Your brother will teach you maths. So you will be an engineer. But I filled form for architecture. I got selected. I got good marks, and then I pursued my architecture. And then in it is 5 years course. So in the fifth years, I was very studious. So in fifth year, I got placed from my college only in the Pinnacle, which is in Jaipur. My college was also in Jaipur, and the company I placed is also in Jaipur. So I placed from my college side. For 2 years, 2.5 years, I worked in Pinnacle. I learned a lot from there, but it was a very under paying company. So I switched and I got efficiently, which is remote work culture, which is having remote work culture. So till now, I'm working in efficiently only. I work with so many clients, and they are from outside of India, US, UK, and Middle East and all. And adding to that, I have done more residential, like every type of project, residential, commercial, storehouses, hospitals, airport. If you know the Lusail Stadium, which is in Qatar, which is famous for FIFA World Cup Stadium, FIFA World Cup, which was held in 2022. So I worked on that also. I worked on Dubai Airport, Goa Airport, and some residential units, apartments, one family house, like that.
Okay, that's great. Like even I got to learn more about it, and it was really insightful to get to know everything about it. Like even I'm not from that background, and getting it to know it's like it's great. Okay, so I'm done with the questions, fam. So now we'll have a quick rapid fire round for some fun, and you have to answer that in few seconds. So can we start
Okay.
with that?
What type of questions will be there?
Like a fun question, like normal
Okay.
fun questions will be there, and you have to answer in seconds only.
Okay, we'll try.
Okay, so as an animal rescue, like you rescue the animals, so like what animal you would be in another life?
I will be a dog only. If someone will adopt me, I'll ask God. Okay, either someone will adopt me, so I'll become a dog.
Okay, which
It is
then?
funny.
Yeah. So which breed dog you want to be?
Pomerian, I guess, because they are the cutest one.
Yeah, that's the cutest one. I agree.
Yeah.
And the pug? Not about the pug?
Pug are the cutest, but they'll. I don't know. I don't like pug. I like Pomerian.
Okay. So next question is, if you had to be a Disney character, which would you be?
Um, Pooh. I'll become a Pooh because from my
Okay.
childhood I love Pooh.
Oh, the Winnie the Pooh, like which likes honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Name the first word that comes to your mind.
um nature.
Okay. What's the first concert you ever attended?
It was not concert I have attended. I haven't attended any concert till yet, I guess, but I have attended the Zakir one show, Zakir Khan, if you know. So I have attended that his show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So name a song that makes you happy.
Um, Makes me happy. I'm more into the sad song or like that. So I used to listen Post Malone and Enrique. That's it.
English songs, basically.
Yeah, I listen Hindi song also. Anup Jain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, ma'am, for taking out time and for joining the session and sharing your journey and experiences. It was really great to have you. Personally, it was insightful and knowledgeable session for me. I got to know a lot of things which I personally don't even know. Hope it was same for the others also. Thank you everyone for joining the session. We will be super back with another session soon. Keep following us on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn for more updates. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.